Hey y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was at the 2019 Pigeon Forge Rod Run, where we unveiled the ScottieDTV.com SSUV. And man, do I know what it's like to build a car now. What a lot of work, but what a great reward to see it all done and see it sitting in the LeConte Center, having a drape over it and getting pulled back, and the crowd's first reaction. It was just so cool. In these videos, I got Will running the camera from Big Oak part of the time. Some of the time I'm running the camera, so if I'm out in front of the camera, that's who's doing the work behind the camera, and vice versa on this one. Big shout out to everybody that helped me. I mean, I don't even want to start the list out right now because I know I'd forget somebody. But anyways, this is the unveil that we did up at the Pigeon Forge Rod Run. First time we showed it complete to the public. I hope you all enjoy it. It's going to be just like you were there. Let's check it out.
First off, I'd like to thank Rod for putting this show on, and man, what a fantastic job Scottie does with the Dirty Dozen. Just awesome cars. He does it every year. And so this is Scottie's new ride. Not necessarily retiring the Mustang, but when all the detail work gets done on this, this will be his new ScottieD SUV ride. It's 05 Yukon Denali. Started off with a rendering from Daniel Moffett, and it still looks like a Denali, but there's been a few, you know, custom things done to it. RM Motorworks did a twin turbo 6-liter, so it's pretty hot under the hood. It's all-wheel drive. Steve Holcomb just knocked it out of the park on the interior, as he always does. And it was all done with Moores and Giles leather, which is some of the best leather money can buy. Hushmat came on board and gave us everything we wanted for this thing. It's as quiet as a mouse. The stereo sounds unbelievable. And all of the exhaust and turbo plumbing was coated with a product called Zyco that they gave us for the build. Reduces heat. It's an awesome product. Sherwood Innovations came on board, gave us all the carbon fiber stuff that's on the inside. Automotive Custom Carpets hooked us up with the carpet. Speed Engineering, thank those guys. And Max Suspension give us the suspension kit for it. And a guy came down from Wisconsin to do the wrap on it, IBS wraps. Nate done a killer job on the wrap. And, you know, I'm just honored that Scottie let us put this thing together for him. It's got some personal touches there for Scottie. It's got an inverter with Sony fast charging battery charger in it, and just a bunch of neat little things like that. So we'll let Scottie say a few things. I think he wants to talk to y'all for a minute about it.
So again, I want to thank you, Rod and Byron and everybody, for allowing me to bring this in here. I know that you know, this vehicle's a little modern for what I usually bring, but for what it's going to be used for, when Will and I were talking about it, I needed something that was really reliable. I wanted something that if it did break down, I'd have a shot at picking up a part or going to a dealership and being able to get it back on the road, because as Will stated, we're not going to retire the Mustang because that twin turbo 6-liter, and now we're going to tune it somewhere around 500 to 600 horse, but eventually we want to beef up the underneath and come up and put 800 to 1,000 in it, and I'm not expecting it to be a fuel economy machine at that point. So we will chase all the hot rods out on the road with it, but you'll still see the Mustang around locally, around town and all, because it's going to get a little better gas mileage. And the biggest thing I wanted to get up here is that Will, and he wouldn't take much credit for it and brag about it, but you know, we were riding around, I want to say it was fall show last year. We were up cruising down the strip, and I came up with this idea, and if I ever do that again, somebody please punch me. But I came up with this idea. Jimmy and Will were like, it's a great idea, and for the next hour and a half, you know how it is when you first come up with something like this, you have all these dreams. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. But then reality sets in and you realize we can't afford to do that, or we can't get that done. But folks, I'm going to tell you, when you smoke this thing over, we did everything. Everything that we thought about doing in that first hour and a half, every dream we had, we put together and made it happen. And I'm very blessed to have friends and to be as blessed as I am to do what I do. But this is something I see every day and realize that everybody everybody put a lot of effort in to get it here for me. And it's not just work, like I said, without everybody that's out there that watches my videos and promotes me and does that, you know, I can't do it, and it just doesn't work. So again, I appreciate it. I want to give a big shout out to the Poseys, Mom, Jimmy, everybody back at the shop. Guys, thanks so much. I know you guys worked till like 1 o'clock in the morning, and you did it off the clock, and you know, just I don't know. I just can't tell you all how much I appreciate it, and all the rest of those sponsors, man. I mean, everybody looks and they see where I'm at in YouTube, and I know a lot of people say if he makes just a penny a view, he's got it made, he's rich, but we don't get paid a penny a view. And in order to afford something like this, there's just absolutely no way I could have done it. And even at this point, to be honest with you, I'm concerned how I'm going to insure it. So it started out as a 2005 Yukon, no big deal, State Farm, but now if we had to replace it, I'm sure it would be 6 figures, and so we're gonna have to do something different. And I'm very excited. I'm so stoked for y'all to see it, and I'm thankful that y'all turned out. And it's time. Let's show it to them, boys. Thank you. Feel free to look at it like Will said. I mean, it's got some cool features in it for me. We got a battery charger. I can charge up camera battery down the road. I can plug it to the laptop while he's driving. I can be on my laptop editing videos and stuff like that. It's just going to be a big plus for us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, thank you. I had to battle Will about
cool.
What do you think about it, Rod?
Looks mighty awesome. Gonna make a good company car.
I think this is pretty sweet. I want to go drive it.
Me and you both.
You think Scotty will let us take it out?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even got the keys, of course. Will's got the keys. I can't drive it right now.
I think the key may be in it.
I got you one of those. I can't wait to take pictures of it. Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.